Hi guys, welcome to iDrum magazine. My name is Pat Garvey. We're looking at, continuing our look at ways of getting a bit more creative with fairly standard kind of patterns and phrases. And this month, I'm picking up on a sticking idea again, or the theme that we had last time with the paradiddle, and I'm introducing a sticking for you that I have got so much use out of that I can't even describe how useful this has come in groove ideas, augmentation kind of ideas, solo ideas, drum break ideas, across all kinds of genres from one sticking. So without further ado, let's get down to it. It's based around 16th note triplets, semi-quaver triplets. So we've got 6 of them to the quarter note. I'm going to play that for you first of all and introduce this as we go. So here are the 16th note triplets against the quarter note that I'm going to play on this percussion pedal just so that it comes across like a click. So. Okay, so there are our 16th note triplets. Now, we've talked about these before. No doubt you've heard them a million times, so they're no real surprise. What I'm going to do now then is apply the sticking to it. Okay, so the sticking is a right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left. It can really help if you can vocalize these kind of things as well. So I'm going to play the pattern just with single strokes as I just did against the quarter note, and then I'm going to apply the sticking. When you're getting the sticking kind of in your head and getting the whole kind of mechanics of the sticking down, i.e. the order of the notes, be careful not to play any accents. You don't want to be playing any accents because that means when we start messing around with the accents, you're going to have extra work to do. Okay, so. Now the thing to do is to just play that sticking over and over and over and over and over. When you've got the hang of it, look at your notation, it's all there, and we're going to look at 4 accent patterns, and I'm dividing those in half. So 2 of them are right hand accent patterns, 2 of them are left hand accent patterns. We're going to look at the first right hand pattern. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to accent every single right hand that we're playing through that whole bar sticking. I'll start without any accents and then I'll add the accents. So you can hear what it does for the pattern. It immediately gives us some phrasing to contend with and to deal with. Very important you get it against the quarter note so that you don't lose your place in the bar or the phrase and you always know where you are. That particular one is also good practice for your full stroke. The second right hand pattern then is alternate. We're accenting every alternate right hand starting with the first. Okay, so I'll start the phrase again with no accents and then I will start playing our second right hand accent pattern. You can hear again, it immediately gives us some really quite interesting phrasing. It's also very good practice for down and up strokes. If we move on to the second batch of accents, so these are the 2 left-hand accents. And what you're going to notice is the first accent pattern, okay, for the left hand. If you look at your notation, you'll see that all the way through the bar, you've got double lefts. Well, we're accenting the second of each of those lefts. So if you've worked on the paradiddle stuff from the last issue, this will be much easier. Again, I'll start it without any accents and then I'll start applying the accents. So you can hear again, gives us some quite interesting phrasing from the pattern. Onto the second left-hand accent then. So there are just a couple of these in the bar. It gives it a kind of backbeat feel. So I'll play the second left-hand accent pattern, starting without any accents. So you can hear again, it doesn't create such interesting kind of phrasing with the accents as the last three patterns do, but it nails the whole kind of sticking pattern down a lot more. You need to play these over many, and then some more times, slow tempo to really kind of get to grips with it, because what you'll see on your notes next is that we combine these patterns with each other, okay? So the first one, we're going to combine right hand pattern 1 with left hand pattern 1. I'll play the quarter note, I'll start without any accents, then I'll build to the right hand accents, and then I'll add the left hand accents, so you can get a clear picture of how it should build up and sound in the end, hopefully. So you can hear when you combine them, things start to get even more interesting. So now I'm going to combine right hand accent pattern 2 with left hand accent pattern 2. Okay, so again I'll start without any accents and then add them as we go, so it's quite clear what you're building towards. Another quite interesting pattern as far as the phrasing goes. The good thing with each of these is it's the same sticking. Like the paradiddle one in the last series, it's exactly the same sticking each time. It's just that what you do with the accents completely changes the feel and therefore the application of what we can eventually do with these kind of ideas. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to add a bass drum to each of my right hands, basically. I'm going to get the pattern going without any accents on the snare drum, and then I'll add the bass drum, and then I'll just add the right hand and then the left hand accent. So this is the combination exercise 1, that's right hand pattern 1, left hand accent pattern 1. So I'm now going to apply the same bass drum pattern to our second combination exercise. So that is right hand accent pattern 2, left hand accent pattern 2. So without any accents, then I'll add the right foot, and then I'll add the right hand accents and the left hand accents. Now, as you can hear, things are starting to get a bit tricky. So we're going to leave it there, This is part 1. In part 2, in the next issue, we're going to pick up on that. By then you'll have worked these exercises and we'll be able to put it in context of different groove ideas, different kind of drum break ideas. You can take them and run with them as solo ideas, whatever kind of ideas you want, as long as you practice this stuff first. Cool. I hope you got something out of that. See you next time.